This is gonna be a fun one. It is currently thundering all around me. I can see dark clouds on the horizon, and I've got a good 10-minute walk to my car. Welcome to the video. I miss this, sitting with a microphone and talking. It's not like I do that normally, but, this time I'm filming it. Yeah, the title's real. It's a sentence I'm gonna have to say out loud, but I'm stalling for as long as I can. Oh, in the background, you might have noticed the trees. Yeah, I figured that someone was gonna go tell me to go touch grass in the comments, so I'd get ahead of that ball. Yep, so the title's real. League of Legends made me realize and I don't know the title. League of Legends made me reanalyze my life, and crazily enough, for the better. A couple months ago, I got drunk with some friends, which is a good time. Every once in a while it can be nice and fun. And we decided we were going to have the great idea to play League of Legends. A lot of my friends are on a League of Legends team. They try and do tournaments and things. I'm actually not so sure what they do specifically, but they're on a team, right? And their coach came in and watched us, and I was going 0 and 12 on Yone in the top lane. And at one point, I drunkenly stumbled out, I play better than this normally. And he went, I don't think you do. And he was right. He was fully right. He later confessed to me that watching my performance that night was one of the most painful experiences he's had as a coach. And he offered to give me some teaching lessons. Oh, there's an ant on me. Ooh. He offered to give me some lessons and just pointers and just try to get me better if I was serious about it. And I never really have taken League seriously. In 6 years since I've played League of Legends, I never really played ranked. Um, and at the time, I was a little depressed, a little disgruntled. I didn't like my job, didn't like where my life was. And I went, you know what? I've got the time. Why the fuck not? And so we went through all these different things. There's laning. I haven't really explained League of Legends, but I'm hoping to avoid that as much as I can. League of Legends is a 5v5 MOBA. What does that mean for the simplest terms? You and 5 other people fight 5 other people, and then you want to destroy each other's base. There's an answer. You and 5 other people try to destroy the other people's base. There's a bunch of things you have to do before you destroy their main base. There's economy to it, and there's minions, and there's funny little dances and skins, but it's not like Fortnite. You don't get Peter Griffin in it, which kind of fucking sucks. Kill for a Peter Griffin Malphite skin. And I started to learn some of these mechanics and these things and put some actual effort in trying to get better with my friend Grim. Hi, Grim. And it's not so much what I was learning in the actual gameplay, but more about what it forced me to face in myself, right? So there's this thing called CS, which stands for something. I don't know. They're minions. You kill these little guys and you get gold. And gold lets you buy things to flex on the haters. And then when you flex on them, they fucking die. So it's very important. And I was really bad at CSing. Which is farming, killing the minions. God, this is gonna be so hard because I gotta use real people words instead of stupid made up ones. Part of the reason why is they would get super close to dying, and then I get super worried that I was gonna miss it, and I hit them early, and then they get hit by something else and they die. Right? This is normal. I'm not the first person to experience this, but what it made me realize is that I've got an impatient nature. Right? I get afraid. Ooh, there's people walking by. Oh, I'm really worried. I'm gonna pretend to be not doing anything, and hopefully they don't walk by. I'm just a nerd reading a book with a camera. Thus, it follows the highest form of warfare is not to outthink the enemy. Next is to break his alliances, then defeat his armies in battle. Lowest form is to besiege his cities. Siege warfare should only be taken if unavoidable. Ugh. And the storm clouds are still rolling in. Alright, fuck it. I don't have time, I gotta keep going. I'd get really anxious and I'd be trying to farm these minions. I'd go way too early. I'm not the first person to deal with this problem, right? Coming too fast to the conclusion that these minions need to die. But it made me realize how many times in my life I get nervous of missing something and then I just swing too early. This is not a first thing. I used to play baseball as a kid and I would swing early, right? Very young. Here's a photo of me. I don't want to talk about it. We're not going to look at that photo ever again. Yeah, there was this over-reliance on impulse that goes with that impatientness, right? Impatientness. Where a lot of the times I would be in a really good footing. I would have a lot of health, and I'd be in a lane against somebody who didn't have a lot of health. And then they would go under their tower. And when you attack somebody under their tower, there's this giant laser beam that starts to fucking shoot shit at you and then you die, right? So I'd go in and I'd have this great idea. I would be like, I'm gonna do cool anime bullshit and dive the tower and I'm gonna kill them because I'm gonna do so much damage so fast. And then they won't be able to kill me because I'm so cool and so badass. And then it would end up not like that. I would get fucking clowned. You have to be kidding me. Oh, I'm not holding my book right. I'm sorry. This is so unprofessional of me. Now I do the same thing, but like I do it better. So I just know when they have to be on lower health. That's really the answer. Is like now I can generally like think about it for 2 seconds and go, hey man, maybe that isn't a good idea. Like this is white boy learns what consequences are, but like I gotta be honest, it took me a lot longer to get bonked on the head before I realized that maybe you shouldn't just do stupid tower dives. I guess I also learned, and it is kind of a funny one. Ooh, there was a thundercloud there too. Uh, that I'm not the fastest of learners. Well, I'm not the fastest in this situation. That's what I used to be. The things that I was good at were things that I naturally got and just kept up with faster. But when I got to something that actually made me slower. Like I wasn't able to just grasp, but I was able to get there, but it just took me a little bit longer. That I would get frustrated and back away, back to that impatient, right? We're going to keep circling back to that impatience. Oh, I got to go fast. But it made me realize that in order for me to be able to learn these things that don't come as naturally to me, I'm not going to be the most natural talent. I'm just not. The things that I am good at are like talking, and I would argue that one's a little loose.
Goon, please. Okay. Know what you wanted?
And I'm really good at like, what the fuck am I good at? I'm good at a good depressed 3 a.m. conversation. The things that I'm not naturally talented at, like being depressed and also just kind of being fucking cool with it, I've got to be the most dedicated student. That's how I've got to make it up. That's the only way that I can make it up. So I just kept playing game after game after game after game. And I was losing a lot of them, right? But the idea is that I've got to play these with the mindset of not just I'm going to play this. I've got to learn from this. I've got to fuck up and I've got to get back on the bicycle and I've got to go maybe sticking a stick in the wheel isn't the way that this should be done. You've got to be the most dedicated person in the room, you know? That mindset. Ooh, that carry mindset. That's dirty, but I love it. In League, in the lower levels, if you want to climb in the ranked scene, I got the advice, and it's the advice that I've stuck to, is you need to be good enough that you can drag your team kicking and screaming to the victory line. You have to be able to carry. And originally, I didn't like that mindset because I was like, this kind of goes against the way that I am, right? Because I'm somebody who's a team player. I like hugging my friends and I like we're all strong together, we all put our back in and we get there. And then I played a number of games and then I went, Jesus Christ, I've got to get better at this shit. But on top of that, I realized that those mindsets aren't necessarily exclusive, right? Being good enough and capable enough that you can carry your team, whether they want to or not, to the victory line is only providing yourself with the strength necessary to support your friends. Oh shit, it's raining. It's like a light drizzle. If this gets any, I really should be running. We might have to do the rest of the video in my car. That'd be funny. But the mindset that being strong, or that you need to be strong enough to carry your team and you need to be the strongest person in there playing there isn't exclusive from being able to support your friends. It's the idea that I need to be strong enough so that if shit hits the fan, I can always be there to support them. And that's something I've kind of always wanted to be as a person, but I've never had the capability to go into. So, I need to be putting up fucking 12-0 numbers. I need to be fucking Kobe on the field, right? I need to be shooting fucking 3-pointers from so far away and getting away with it, right? I need to be talented enough. Damn, really, actually, I really should have made that Kobe fucking connection a lot earlier, but connecting Kobe to a video about being good about League of Legends just feels kind of rude to his memory, so I'm gonna let him pass for now. Didn't even think that was fine. Ooh, I'm feeling the rain now. Okay, it is really coming down. I got up and the rain started to stop. I knew it was going to rain today, right? I thought it had already rained. It hadn't already rained. Okay, here we go. All of this circles back to one thing. I didn't want to care, right? Caring was dumb. It's League of Legends, right? It shouldn't. It's something that is so minuscule. I shouldn't care about it. But the fact is that if I put a bunch of time into it, and I was countered with this idea, if I'm putting this much time into it, why not care about it, right? The idea of saying I don't fucking care to get around feeling bad about it or performing bad is just a scapegoat, right? To make myself feel a little bit better and save face. And that doesn't make me happier or better in any way. So why fucking do it? It all ties back to a self confidence thing. Holy shit, did this guy just say he got self confidence out of League of Legends? He did. He's fucking insane. And that's true. That's really fucking true. I want you to remember that. I'm not fucking sane. But yeah, all of this made me realize that I was kind of getting away with being bad just because I didn't trust myself to go forward and be good. I didn't trust myself to be able to get good, actually, which is sad, man. You shouldn't fucking fight yourself. You are the only one who's going to be in your corner constantly, whether you want to or not. If I can't care about myself in a dumb fucking game, in a game that is so minuscule, how am I going to care about myself in the things that actually matter? Like RuneScape. That's not true. I play Final Fantasy 14. I'm a fucking catboy weeb. I can't. There's really this video is just being I'm the most undateable man on the planet. Holy shit. When I hit that revelation, I guess I'll say. Ooh, big word. Strong word. When I realized that, it was this really both sad and comforting moment because it was the sad moment of being like, wow, I didn't want to believe in myself. And that's fucking cringe as hell. Look at these cool clips of what I can do. Yeah, that guy. And in forcing myself to get better, I forced myself to have to believe in myself. Not in the I'm going to do this way, in the I have the capacity to get better at anything I put my mind to. It shouldn't have taken this game. It shouldn't have taken this, right? That's where this video is ending or headed to. That's where I wanted it to end to is that your fucking League of Legends can be anything. I'm challenging you specifically to try something that you've kind of cared about but never really put your bag into and just try and get better. Whether or not you do get better, I have no fucking clue, nor I have no fucking care, but I promise you if you put your back into it, you're going to make some realizations about your life and that will help. It'll make you feel happier a little bit. So at the end of this whole magical adventure, and I'm not let's put that on the table. I'm not good at League. I'm not good yet. I can tell you just I've seen some of where that ceiling goes and I don't know if I want to be at that ceiling, but damn, do I like trying to get better. This is an infectious feeling. Grr, grr, grr. I'm really glad that there's nobody around here. Please tell me nobody's walking behind. Okay, good. I really shouldn't be allowed out of the house. I'm nature and my wild animals coming out. Urgh. I want to drink bleach and hang out with the gay frogs. If I can play League of Legends and it can make me more confident in myself, you should go do whatever the fuck it is you want to do and get more confident in yourself too. I'm coming back to video making. He says, ooh. Or maybe not. I think I'm going to get struck by lightning on the way home. Find your thing. Find your thing and do it and try it and get better. And I'm there rooting for you. And whatever fucking shit you get out of it, whatever realizations, however better you feel, and those down parts too. Those down parts are important. Those moments you feel like shit, you're gonna get from something there too. It's a gift. That might be part of the gift of life. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a crazy man on the internet musing. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go run home out of the storm. I should stand back here. See, look, hold on, wait. This is my proof that I did it. Right? Here's me. I hope I'm in frame. I'm touching the grass. I did it. It's insane. I also probably have a grass. I used to be allergic to every single tree, so that probably will fuck me in some way, shape, or form. My dick will fall off.